So this is the super special playthrough of Agropolis. Last time I played Agropolis and did a playthrough video, it was the special playthrough because I used the points of interest expansion. Now I'm going to use the points of interest expansion and the invasion expansion. Okay. By the way, when you buy this, they both come together. It's just 2 extra cards, okay, and 2 instruction sheets. So when you buy this expansion, both of them come in. But last time I only used the points of interest, which is actually an assistant. It helps me make a couple of extra points. The invasion is going to take points away. So let me get into these in just a second in this super special playthrough of Agropolis. Like I said before, I tend to gravitate more towards Agropolis than Sprawlopolis. I love them both, but I just love the countryside. I find Agropolis a little more challenging. I don't know, I just enjoy it. I gravitate towards it a little bit more. Now, if you don't know anything about this game, let me put the expansion aside for just a second, and let me tell you briefly what happens. This is a city building game. It's 18 cards, okay? The first thing you do is shuffle all the 18 cards, and you're going to remove 3 cards because you have, besides the base scoring, you have additional scoring and additional potential penalties, okay? We'll get into these in just a second. By the way, the score to beat is whatever comes up here. So this is 28, 31. Okay, so 31 is the score to beat in my city, okay, because every card comes with additional scoring and additional potential penalties, okay? So you shuffle these, you take 3 out, you put them there, you'll deal 3 cards to yourself, right, in the solitaire game. That's how you begin the game. And you take the next top card and you just pop it in the center, and that's the beginning setup, okay? And then you begin playing the game. You can not place cards vertically. Every card has to go in horizontally, and you can put them next to it like this. You can do this. You can overlap. You can overlap the entire card if you want. You can do that. What you can't do is put them corner to corner, okay? Or slip a card under another card, okay? Under any circumstances. So that's the basic setup of the game. And as you can see here, you have these 4 properties. You have livestock, okay, which this one has cows, but they can contain chickens and pigs as well. You have the, what is this called? Anyway, the cornfields over here. You have the orchard and the vineyards. These are the vineyards, right? So every card will have one of these properties on there. And a road, right? So the way you score is at the end of the game when your city is finished, and this is the basic scoring, right? You're going to score for your largest cluster of each of these properties. Okay, so if my largest cluster of orchards is 4, then I score 4 points if that's my largest cluster. If my largest cluster of vineyards, for instance, is 6, then I score 6, and etc. So you're going to score points that way, and then you're going to subtract 1 point for every road in your city. So it's important to connect your roads, right, to create long roads, because if you have little snippets of roads everywhere, each road is going to cost you minus 1 point. And then you have these additional scoring things here. And I'll talk about these as we begin playing the game. But this is the super special variant, which means we're going to be using the invasion here. It's a 1-card disaster, okay? And what we do with this card, as you can see, there's a UFO there. They mess with our livestock. So I have to shove this in somewhere in the deck. And as soon as this becomes visible, because every card, as we play, the draw pile is face up. So as soon as this becomes visible, I have to cover completely the last card I played, okay? And at the end of the game, every livestock that is adjacent to this flying saucer card gets -1 point. And there it is there, okay? So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and shove that in there. And so at some point that's going to show up. The other part of this expansion is the points of interest, and I played with this last time. And the points of interest is the same 4 properties, right? But it's double-sided. But on this side, you have a livestock point of interest, which has horses. So maybe you can go in there and go on a horseback ride or something. And a vineyard, right? Maybe you can go in there, have dinner, have some wine, right? So it's like I don't know, a big building where you can see where all the operations are happening, right? These two here are normal. Okay, so these are the 2 point of interest on this side, and on this side you have the cornfield, which has some airplanes. You know, maybe you can, get on an airplane here, go on a joyride. And you have the orchards, which is like a little cafe. Maybe you can have apple juice, apple pie, and these 2 are normal. So when we play with the points of interest, this first card that we dealt to our city is actually going to be the second card, because the point of interest will be first. Last time I played with this, I played with this side face up, so now I'm going to do it with this side face up. And what you do with that first card that was there is you have to cover half of it. So either this way or this way, this way, this way. You could turn this around. So that's what we have to do here, okay? And let me think for a second, because we have animals here, so I don't want to mess with the livestock. I could do that. You score points, by the way, I forgot to tell you. You score points by surrounding the point of interest, because, since we cover half the card, we're only going to see 1 point of interest. You surround it orthogonally, right? And for every property the same that you put orthogonally around the point of interest, you're going to score 1 point. So potentially we could have 4 points, right? 1 here, 1 here, 1 there, and 1 there. So if we are able to fully surround it, we get 4 points. If at the end of the game we just have this situation here, then I just score 1 extra point for having that one next to the point of interest. But I'm going to start this way because it also helps with the orchards here, right? So I'm going to start this way. That's how I'm going to start. Now, let's take a look at these up here. The score to beat is 31, right? Utterly impossible. It says here 1 point for every cow pen. Okay, that right there is a double cow pen. You see that? This here is a single cow pen. Double single. So for every cow pen not in the same row or column as any other livestock block, I get 1 point. Now, of course, if it's a double cow pen, then it's 2 points, all right? But I also get penalized here, -2 points for every cow pen in the same row or column as any other livestock block. So as I build my city, I got to be careful where I put my cow pens. Make sure that they're not lined up with any other cow pens. Cornucopia, I get 2 points for every cornfield block, which is this little block here, on a corner with 2 exposed edges. I get 2 points for those, but I get -2 points for every cornfield block not on a corner. Okay, so I got to make sure. See, that's bad, but at some point I can cover that, so I may do that. And then for this one here, we score points for each orchard group of a given size, regardless of the shape. So if it's 2 blocks, I get 1 point. If it's 3 blocks, I get 3 points. And 4 blocks, I get 5 points. Okay? And this is additional to my largest cluster, right? So if I have my largest cluster is 4, I'm going to score 4 points, but I'm also going to score 5 for this. So anyway, let's begin the game. Keeping all these things in mind here. Very tricky game, this. And I'm going to try not to take forever, because usually I do. Now, I need to worry about these cow pens. So doing this is not good, because it puts a cow pen in the same column, here as this livestock. So I don't want to do that. I want to try to avoid that, but boy, is this going to be difficult. This is going to be a doozy, And when that flying saucer comes up, it's going to mess me up too. And I got to worry about roads. I mean, this is crazy. So let's do this. Let's start there. And then I draw a card, right? I play a card and I draw a card. Let's see what I can do. So right now I have 2 extra points, right? Because that's my point of interest there. Oh, wait a minute. That's my point of interest. This is what I meant to do. Sorry. That's my point of interest there, right? So right now I'm scoring 2 points. Let's see. I am interested in expanding this road here and also getting me. But again, look at this cow pen here. It's in the same row as this one, and it's in the same column as that one. So this is not good. Though, again, I can block this later, right? I can block it later. I'm worried about the roads here and maybe creating a nice cluster of cornfields. I'm going to do that. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to do that. And so, again, it's important for me. Maybe I can get this cornfield here, and I can do that. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now look, I'm yapping through this video, so concentration's a little, it's always I always play better when the camera's not rolling, and I can concentrate and it's nice and quiet, or I have some nice, Metallica music in the background or whatever, But yeah, as I'm talking and worried about filming here and keeping everything within frame, right? I don't know. So lots to think about, So far, so good with the cow pens, right? This is a chicken pen here, a double chicken pen. Let's see what we're going to do. We got to keep these roads healthy and active. I mean, I could do this. What if I could do that? Let me do that. That looks good, because now I'm scoring 3 extra points. Uh-oh, and again, there we go. As soon as that shows up, right, I drew this card, that showed up. I'm supposed to cover the last card that I placed, which is this one. Now, which way should I do it? I should do it this way. I don't have much of a choice. It's either this way or this way. See how this is already messing me up? And by the way, once I put this flying saucer card here, I can't cover it. I can't cover it at all. Not even a quarter of it. Okay? So that's going to mess up my scoring. That'll mess up my scoring. What should I do? And by the way, this counts as a cow pen as well. But we don't score this one. We don't take any penalties for this because it's already lost, right? The flying saucer landed there. That was the first one. So it says here in the instructions, we don't worry about this one. But it will count for the utterly impossible here. So I have to consider that. Too bad I can't put it here because that makes a nice long road and everything. So I'm going to have to do it here. And that's what happens. So the flying saucer is in our city here, the countryside, and it's already causing problems. So every livestock that's adjacent to this card, I get penalties for. And I'll check the penalties. What are they? 1 point. 1 point penalty for every single livestock, right? If it's a double livestock, then it's 2 points. All right. I could try to put... I want to put the correct one there if I can. Well, actually, I can't. I can't because I can't cover the flying saucer card at all. So it looks like for the points of interest, I'm only going to get 2 points. That's a real shame. I could do this, and I am going to do that. I'm going to do that because I make a road nice and long. I have to be careful now because I have a cow pen there, and it's in the same column as this chicken pen. So we may at some point here have to cover that chicken pen. Let's see what we could do. It'd be nice if I could cover it with this, but that's just, it creates more roads, right? Oh man, it'd be nice if I could cover it with a cornfield. It'd be really nice if I could cover it, but I can't. I suppose I could do this. That just creates more roads, but let's go for it because now I got a little cluster of 5 cornfields, right? All right, let's keep going. This is exciting. I love Agropolis. Comes in this little wallet here, right? Very convenient to carry around. It's very nice. All right, let's keep playing. No distractions. It's hard enough as it is. Boy, I've totally ignored cornucopia. I have, wow. Uh-oh, this is gonna, oh man, I forgot about this. This is gonna be a problem. This and that are pretty good. I get 2 points for each of those. I'm gonna have to do more cornfields in the corners to balance out this problem here, because every cornfield block not on a corner, I get -2 points. So already here, I have a whole bunch of negative points. There's no way, I'm telling you right now, I've played this game a number of times. It's got a tremendous amount of variability because of all the different scoring, and you never know what 3 you're going to get. But 31 points to beat, it's just not going to, I'm telling you, it's probably not going to happen. It's very hard to do. Might want to try to, I can't really do that. Let's see what I can do here. I got to be careful with these cow, I got a cow pen here. So I might want to cover this up somehow, but I got to do it smart because, oh no, because of the road. Listen, I might want to cover this whole card, to be quite honest. Yeah, I might want to do that. The problem is, well, I could put it like this. No, but this is an opportunity actually to put a cornfield in a corner. Oops, excuse me. So that could be good, and then I take that livestock from giving me negative points here. I could do that. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. What was I thinking of doing? I forgot already. Oh, I could do this, but man, that just gives me more roads, right? That's a shame. I may have to do that. What was it? This, right? Yeah. I'm gonna do that. No. I need to put a cornfield in a corner. Boy, this game gets hot. Let's do this. Let's do that. Oh no, that's not in a corner. Oh man. Wow, this is terrible. I'm going to get a lot of subtracted points for that. The only thing I could really do is this. But then, well, I can cover that. I'm going to do that. But look, I've created like 2 extra roads. This is I don't know, this city's not looking good. And then I'm not even paying, well, I got 3 blocks here of orchards. I should consider having more of those. That could be points for me. But man, this is tough. This is a tough little game. I could do this. But again, I'm just creating more roads, right? Can you see this? I think you can barely see that. Oh, I don't know if I can move this. Oh my. Yeah. Well, let's just leave it. I'm going to have to put something down here to cover that. I can do that. Oh no, because there's two cow. Because that would have been the nicest one for the road there. I could do this. Because then that's not a cow field, right? I can do that. Well, no, because now the cornfield's not in the corner. Boy, this is rough. What am I going to do? Can't cover any of these. Wow, this is rough. I want to do something down here, but what? I don't want to do that because of the cow. I could do this. I'll do this. This is tough. This is very tough. I might have to move those because I want to get another orchard in here. I suppose I could do this, but again, I'm creating more roads, right? Creating more roads. The roads are really, you really have to pay attention to roads. You know, they're killers. I mean, I got a bunch of, like, these little snippets of roads here. That's a problem. That's a real problem. I don't have any cards to put up here as far as roads are concerned. Wow, it'd be nice to have... I suppose I could do that. Let me do that. Alright, I think we got like 3 cards left. Let me see what I can do here. Another thing that distracts me is that I have the tripod right in front of me. So, yeah, that's a slight excuse, but it does distract me. You know, I have this thing here in front of me. Alright, alright, I got my cow situation. Uh-oh, this is bad. I gotta cover this. I'm gonna have to cover this. But again, I'm creating more roads. How am I gonna cover this? Wow, man. Well, it's a single pen, so I get 2 points taken out. Wow, this is tough. This is really tough. I could create. I can't do that because of the livestock, right? Can I do this? But why would I want to do this? This doesn't do anything for me at all, and that's a cow pen, right, with the flying saucer, and it's in the same row as that one. So I don't want to do that. I want to try to create some clusters, so it'd be nice to have... It'd be nice, but I actually don't have the proper card here. That one could work here, this one. But I'm not there yet, so let's see. I don't care to create a cluster of livestock because it's going to get in the way of this, right? Unless I can just do chickens and pigs. Wow, what am I going to do? I suppose I could do that. Let's do that. Let's see what happens. This one I thought I could put here, but I got that situation there. But I'm going to do this. Well, that's still 3. I'm going to do that because I like the road there, but I have to... These I don't have to worry about, right? Because that's pigs and chickens, but I have that cow there, so I have to block that top one. And I don't know how I'm going to block that top one without... Actually, nope. We could do this. Nope, because those are cows. Oh wow, that's a double pen. I could cover this down here, possibly. Wait, what can I do? I don't want to do. I don't want to do this. I could do that. Oh no, I can't because. Wow, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So I got a little cluster of... There's a straight road there. Maybe I can do this. Wow, this will give me a lot... That's a cow pen? And I got that? No, I can't do that. Actually, that was a terrible position. I shouldn't have put a card there. That was really bad. I will do... Wow, that was bad. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Wow. And then that's livestock too. I suppose I could do this. This will actually make me points because of the cows, right? And I got 2 cards left. What am I going to do with these? Maybe amplify a cluster or something. I don't have a problem here. And that's not going to help me. This just adds roads, right? I have 1 road here. If I do this, now I got 2 roads. So it just adds an extra road, which is terrible. What can I do? What can I do? I think the livestock so far is okay. This is a little brain burner. A little brain burner. I can leave those cows there. That's actually good. I don't want to create more roads, though. I suppose I could do that. No, that gets me negative points because of the cows. Boy, this thing with the cows is utterly impossible. That's really tough. 2 more cards. Let's do this. You know, I'm just going to go with this because it'll give me an extra orchard there. Though oh no, because that, oh boy. I suppose I could block that. Nope. Nope. Not a good idea here. All right, maybe I can do this. I'm going to do this because it just gives me a little cluster of Why, I just have no place for this card. Didn't play a very good game here. Let's just place this somewhere. How about here? Alright, we're just going to do this. Alright, let's work on this score real quick. I gotta beat 31. It's not going to happen. Let's look at the... excuse me. The basic scoring. I'm looking for clusters. So my biggest cluster of cornfields is 4, right? That doesn't count, right? It's still 4, but corner to corner doesn't count. So it's 4. So I have 4 points. Biggest cluster of orchards is 3. So that's 7. Biggest cluster of vineyards is 3, right? That's 10. So I have 10 points so far. And what am I looking at? Oh, livestock. Oh, that was terrible. Livestock, that's 3. I just noticed, that's 3. So we got 13. Okay, we're going to do this subtraction later. We may not even need to because I don't think I'm going to even get close to 31. So we have 13 points with the clusters. Point of interest, which is right there, I get 2 extra points. So we're up to 13 to 15. So we have 15 points right now. Now let's look at this one here. Little blocks of orchards, right? So we have 15 points. I got a little block of 3. So that's 18 points. A little block of 2. That's 19. And that's it. Right? So I have 19 right now. Let's look at the cornfield in the corner. 2 points for every one that's in the corner. So I have 19 points. So that would give me 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay? So I'm just doing the addition. 27. I haven't even looked at the, the bad scores there. So right now we have 27 points. Let's look at the cows. Okay? I messed up here. The only one is this one here with the flying saucer. That's clear on both ways. So I get 2 points for that. I just lost track of how many I had. What did I say? I had 20 something. I'll fix it on the video. But that gives me 2 extra points, right? Because I have nothing on that. Actually, that's just 1 point. 1 point for a cow pen not in the same row or column. So I get 1 point for that. So whatever my score is at this point, 20 something. And then this one too gets another point. Right? So I have that one and I have this one. That's another point. And yeah, that's it. So right there, that's all my addition done, and I didn't even get over 31. So with all the subtraction that's going to have to happen now, because look, minus 2 points for a cow pen in the same row of column as with any other livestock. So here's minus 2 right here, minus 2 right here, right? So that's minus 4 right there, okay? So that's minus 4 from whatever I had. And then 2 points penalty for a cornfield block that's not in a corner. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's like 20 points right there, if I understand that correctly. 2 points subtracted for every cornfield block not on a corner. Yeah, these are not on a corner. That's on a side. That's inside. These are inside. So already I got major penalty there. Okay. 4 points penalty with the cow. Bunch of penalties with that. I don't get any penalties there, thankfully. But now I got to count the roads. And I have 1 road. I have 2, 3, 4, 5. This little one, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I have to subtract. I might be at negative right now. You'll see it on the video now because I lost track. So when I edit this video, I'll put the exact score up there. But wow, this was a nice looking city and all, but what a flop! What an absolute flop! And that's it. That's the playthrough. I hope you enjoyed seeing me crash. This was the super special playthrough of Agropolis with the expansions here, with the invasion expansion, the points of interest expansion, and Agropolis, which is an absolutely wonderful, even though I get beat up quite often, this was actually probably, and this is incredible, right? I got this on video, the biggest Agropolis beating that I've ever received. This is horrible. I'll have to look at the score again and see. I might have scored negative. Unbelievable. But I love the game. I absolutely love Agropolis. I think it's great. These little expansions are great. I love that little flying saucer there. Luckily, I didn't get any subtracted points because there's, I don't have any orthogonally adjacent livestock to this flying saucer card. But yeah, I just love it. I love Agropolis. I think it's wonderful. If you never saw these expansions before, now you got a peek at what they're about. And yeah, go look for it. Button Shy Games. Go get all this stuff. It's great.